Hey there, adventurers. Welcome back, guys. Well, today we have our Toyota 4Runner and we need to do some maintenance. We've driven this bad boy well over 30,000 miles and now it's time to do some necessary upkeep so that she's ready for our next adventure. So to start off, guys, we're gonna replace our air filter. All right, we just pop open the box right here, guys, and take out this old crusty, dusty one. So we're gonna upgrade our air filter to a K&N air filter, guys. It's good for up to 75,000 miles, and it's washable. So guys, let's open it up. Let's drop it in. Look how good that looks. Plus K&N also has a bunch of other products. And like so. All done for that first step. Let's move on to the next step. Let's do an oil change.
So I did state that it's been 30,000 miles since we've done the service, but it's been only about 10,000 miles since we've done an oil change. Now Toyota does state you can go 10,000 miles between engine oil services, though I usually try to stick around 5,000 miles, but I kind of get a little sidetracked and back behind on a lot of my projects for this car. But that's the great part with this. We're going to show you guys how we do our services to maintain our fleet of vehicles. So removing the covers underneath the vehicle is very easy. I use a 1/4 inch impact to undo the 12 and 10 millimeter bolts underneath this skid plate. The only thing I would recommend, guys, if you are doing this, make sure you wear some safety glasses. I got some dust in the face on this one. Not too bad. I'm kind of used to it being a mechanic professional, but at the same time, not fun. So guys, don't rush this process when you're doing your engine oil change. Take your time. Make sure you have the right tools for the job. In order to remove the drain plug on this, it's a 14 millimeter socket, and you just slowly turn the nut out until it drains. Now watch out for that little splashback. It will come out really fast. This is about almost 7 quarts of oil that does drain out of here. So also when you guys are doing this oil change, make sure to give it the engine time to cool down if you've just driven the engine recently. It can be extremely hot if you don't let it cool for a little bit. Not that it will be bad, just not great either. Also, make sure that after you have let the oil drain out completely, you then thoroughly secure it. You don't want to have your engine oil drain out. So again, with your 14 millimeter, go ahead and tighten it up. And then afterwards, give it a little spritz of brake cleaner. So this is all nice and clean, so you can tell if you have any leaks going on in the future.
So on our last service, we used full synthetic engine oil. And honestly, it's hard to tell, but looks really good actually still. So, but we're gonna change it anyways. Keep it fresh.
So if you are going to remove your engine oil filter, a couple things to be aware of. Make sure you have the right tool to do this job. And if it's too tight to loosen up, stop where you're at. Do not keep loosening it. You will break these filters. Toyotas are notorious for these oil filter cap housings being over tightened. So if you are going to do this, be aware of that, guys. I'll put a link in the description below so you guys can have a replacement one on hand just in case. Toyota dealerships usually carry these as well. But take your time. Again, let the oil drain out a little bit. Yes, I know I didn't use the factory built-in drain, but I never have. I never cared for using those ones even when I was a dealer.
Cut. Pinch that guy off. And then we wipe him down really good before we put our new one on. Here's our new one. Making sure he sits in that groove. If not, if he's above it, he'll get pinched. If he's below it, he'll get pinched and leak. Then we grab our handy dandy new filter slap it in, and she's ready to go. Okay.
So when you're reinstalling your oil filter, please take your time and reinstall it by hand. Then use a appropriate size ratchet, not this big monstrosity I have, to reinstall it. You want to make sure you take your time and do it correctly, because otherwise you can split the gasket and then your oil will spill out everywhere, making a gigantic mess in your driveway. Again, you see how I stopped when it barely got snug? That's all you need to do. You don't need to do more than that.
That camera away.
And you take your brake cleaner and give a nice good spritz to the housing and wipe it all down so you know if you have any leaks in the future. Finally, drag out your waste oil, set it aside for proper disposal later, and then reinstall all the skids that you removed in this process. It's that simple, guys.
Erasing the first 25 seconds would help.
So guys, I'm going to put a link for this oil funnel in the description below, guys. This is a handy one to have. It screws on so you have no spill, no mess. You don't have to hold it. It screws right in and stays in place. Now finally, guys, use your full synthetic 020 engine oil for this engine. Doesn't matter which one you use, guys. They're all about the same. It only comes down to preference and price point. And just take your time when you're filling it up. You're going to have to purchase at least 7 quarts of oil for this, but in reality you're going to use 6.5 to 6 3/4 of the oil you're going to need. But this is just a simple process, guys. Look how easy that was. Very little mess, and that's all we need, guys. Now that you've added at least 6.5 quarts of engine oil, it's proper to run the engine for a little bit, for at least a few minutes. Then check your oil level to see that you're at the correct level for your vehicle. So we pull the dipstick real quick and dip it back again to confirm that we are at the correct level. And yep, we are. I don't know, you can barely see that. This oil's so fresh, but it's all good, guys. So once you've confirmed your engine oil is at the correct level, go ahead and remove your funnel. Then reinstall your oil cap and you are set. So finally, last step, resetting the engine maintenance. So you want to put the vehicle in trip A, then turn the key off, hold down the trip button, then turn the key over to reset that light. It's very simple. And if you don't get in the first try, don't worry, it's just try again, guys.
And there you guys have it. That's how we perform our maintenance on our Toyota 4Runner. Again, guys, this is applicable to all 5th gen Toyota 4Runners, guys. Just this basic maintenance of changing your engine oil and changing the air filter will keep your vehicle running well past 300,000 miles. All right, guys. Well, if you like this content and want to see more like it, please click our link for our next other video right here, guys. And we'll catch you in the next one.